Where in the world? I think I probably shouldn't have started for like another 2 minutes, but I did it anyway. How's everyone doing? Good to see you guys again. Where in the world? Okay, so it's been a long time since I played Minecraft. It's been a long time since I've been here. I've been in Japan for a while, and then I came back and I'm still jet lagged. Oh look, we've got a jungle. What do I want to do? I should probably punch some trees. That's the first thing you do. Chainsaw, good to see you, man. Oh, all the people are here. I'm so excited. I'm also still very jet lagged. So, please excuse any tiredness I may have. I definitely need to do a proper stream just dedicated to, Why is the game so choppy today? Maybe because of all the things I have running. That is definitely a possibility. Well, how have you guys been since I was away? Of course my avatar is Miku. Why wouldn't it be? I'm not the kind of guy who's obsessed with myself enough to make my own avatar in Minecraft. I'm the kind of guy who's obsessed with Miku enough to make a Miku avatar in Minecraft. Actually, no. I didn't make this one. I found it a long time ago. Okay. Oh, put that in the wrong hand, didn't I? Let's just, dig down here and find some stone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, things are rough these days. MikuCraft. It's the best way to play this game. I have no idea what my plan is. Maybe I'll make something. Something big. There's a lot of things in Minecraft I just don't know about. Definitely gonna need a lot of wood. And also, what time of day is it? I can't tell. I'm gonna grab this as well. It looks like it could be useful. It's one of these new resources that I know very little about. The last time I played this game was a very long time ago, so make of that what you will. Where was that tree I was cutting anyway? Whatever. I can just cut another one. And, it was definitely just a normal oak tree. So this one is actually jungle wood. Neat. So now I can grow cocoa beans. I think there should be ocelots here. What's new? What's going on? Ooh, watermelons. And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, watermelons. Ooh, water. These things look like lanterns, to be honest. Okay, I had better find some shelter. And by find, I mean find a good place to dig a hole in the ground. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a nice place and start... Oh, hey, here's a hole in the ground. Exactly what I asked for. Neat. Ask and Minecraft shall provide. That is the saying, I believe. Might need to dig down a little. Yeah. Also, I might need one of these, because the other one kind of terrible. Oh, and let's go right on ahead and make ourselves a door, because it's going to be nighttime soon, and I just don't want to deal with that. I'm tired. It's been a very long... Oh, that's not even the thing that I wanted to use. Long trip, which has left me far more exhausted than when I left. Surprising, isn't it? A certain fish did on a certain birthday in August. Possibly not. Probably not. I was off losing my mind in Japan, so I haven't seen much of anything. Let's put this down and get ourselves some wood cooking. Make ourselves a torch or 5. Actually, 8. I think this is enough for 8. One plank should be a thing and a half. Yep. Now I can just, doop, doop, doop. 8 torches. Here it is, our comfy new home. Not bad, could use a little bit more space. Maybe a carpet. A bed. Bed would be very nice. And it's only gonna set us back $35,000 a month. I think the horrifying part is how accurate that is these days. Wow, there's a lot of dirt above us. I thought we were in a hole in the ground. Like, at the bottom of a hole in the ground. Oh, there's the sun. Setting. Does that mean this way is west? Or that this way is east? No, rises in the east and sets in the west. But this is Minecraft World, where things don't make sense. So it might be setting in the east and rising in the west, but I would have no way of knowing. Unless, you know, I were some kind of Minecraft lore junkie. Which I'm not. I'm gonna go that way tomorrow. But for today... Smash. I collect. I know, right? Especially in this economy. Now we can spend none of our money on food. Where'd I leave that house? I think it was somewhere over here. I mean... Wait, no, yeah, that... Sorry, I didn't mean house. I meant, basement studio apartment. Uh-oh. Is this? Oh, no. Oh, no! I misplaced the house. I mean, the basement studio apartment. How did I get so turned around? Oh no, I left all my stuff in there. Aw, man! What a terrible day to be really bad with directions. Then again... Ooh, a birdie. I did put it in a random hole in the ground in the middle of a jungle. So, kind of on me, isn't it? Oh hey, more watermelon. Not what I'm looking for, though. This is not good. This is... Oh, hey, pumpkins. Nope, don't get distracted. I gotta find my way back to the house before nightfall. And by house, I mean basement, studio, apartment. Reasonably priced basement, studio, apartment. Uh-oh. Literally just got everything set up there, too. Aw, man. Hey, Cole. You know, in hindsight, I should have put up something to remind myself where it was. But also, I didn't think I would immediately get lost. That's a lot to read. And I'm kind of terrified of getting killed by, creatures of the night. So I'm gonna have to come back to what you said there, Chainsaw. After I find the basement studio apartment. With reasonable rent. Huh. That was a tall tree that I just saw. Did we build the apartment near any tall trees? The only landmark I remember seeing was, that one piece of bamboo that I cut down. Ow. And also there was... Ah! Please. Please, no. No zombies. Ah! Creeper! I put down a door and everything. Oh, shoot. Running, 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 running. Is this where we started? Ow. Please, no. Not my blood. And there's no background music like jungle drums or anything. It's just a silent horror. Oh, hey, I remember that. I walked over this way. And I saw some stuff. And some things. I think I continued this way. Please, no. Ah. Well. No other way out of this. I gotta fight. I gotta fight him. Okay. We survived. We survived the first zombie attack. And then I think I did see this thing. Man, where did I put that frickin' hole in the ground? How do you misplace a hole in the ground? Okay, it is in the jungle. But... I feel like this is indicative that I'm not very good at video games, am I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a totally chill, relaxed stream today. Everything's gonna be totally fine and chill. Up! Immediately get lost. Break my leg climbing a tree. Nightfall. terrified. Zombies and creepers and skeletons everywhere. Ow! Okay, clearly finding that as a vantage point, not gonna work. Okay, they can't get me up here. I think. Yeah, I'm totally safe. Now, where did I leave that basement apartment that I had? Okay. Alright. Yep, there has been some pretty bad lag. Not gonna deny that. Apparently I'm camping in a tree now. Alright, so. Chainsaw said... Repeatedly remind yourself, this is a chill stream. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of par for the course, generally speaking, when it comes to this stream. Plus, I am lacking energy, so any energy you can add to the stream is much welcome. Yeah, So, as it turns out, what ended up happening with my trip is, right before it, I started having some panic attacks. And then the entire stream was the entire vacation was basically overshadowed by constant panic attacks. How's it going, Yaya Boots? So, that aside, the vacation was fun. Oh, you know, got back from Japan a couple days ago. Still jet-lagged, just talking about stuff. Same old, same old. We found a hole in the ground. I put a little house in there. It was our basement studio apartment. I then promptly lost the hole in the ground, and now I'm climbing a tree in the middle of the night trying to run away from the monsters. This is how streams normally go, right? Is this normal? Am I normal? The answer is normally no. Whoop-de-doo! You survived! Ha-ha! Yeah, I think that's got some energy to it. I threw in the Mickey Mouse thing just for fun. I mean, legally distinct mouse, sorry. Please don't sue me. Wow. That's a lot of jungle. What's that sound? I swear Oh, I get it. The tree's falling apart because I've killed it. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? I'm going to build my home on that lake in the jungle. I get the distinct feeling that things are falling apart here. Well, no time like the present to finish cutting down a tree, right? I'm sure nobody's gonna notice this one's gone. There are tons of other trees. Who's gonna notice one tree in an entire rainforest, right? Right, guys? Please don't tell the Environmental Protection Agency. Or whoever else might be guarding nature. Don't tell Captain Planet! He'll get mad at me! Then I'll feel bad. And that won't be fun. How's it going, Minecrafter? And, yeah, it has been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to while I was MIA for, like, a month? Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Why are there zombies around? It's daytime. They're supposed to be dead. See? Ow! I'm on fire! Who does that? Who sets themselves on fire and then walks into another guy? It's so rude. Creeper. Okay, I'm just gonna have to accept that, I have lost the thingamahoosit. Yeah, we've lost our deposit on that basement apartment thing. Now let's see here. I do somewhat regret not paying attention to what direction things were in. But I saw a lake somewhere around here. I don't think it was that way. I think it was this way. But I wanted, because it was like in the middle of the jungle, and there were trees on all sides, and I think it'd be really neat if I were to set up a base in the middle of it. Kind of like a natural moat. Oh, here it is. What is that? A chicken? Who put a chicken there? How does a chicken get into a jungle? Maybe it's a jungle chicken. Are jungle chickens a thing? Also, why is it so laggy? I think it's because my computer is using up too many resources right now. It's struggling to play Minecraft and live stream and have my face move. Yes. Yes, this'll do. This'll do just fine. Wah, drum, melon. Wah, melon. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. So now I need to figure out what exactly is my plan of action. How am I gonna make a lake base? I suppose that starts with making a bunch of planks. Oh yeah. Well, now I'm sad. I left my crafting bench in that apartment. That's where all of my stuff was. My door. I had one door there. And, yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it? Yep. That's pretty much all I had. Yeah, this'll go perfectly. I now just need to make it all the way to the center. I'm going to put down some logs. Where exactly is the center anyway? Wow, that thing goes deep. There's some real deep underwater caves around here. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's go right on ahead and, jungle logs. Make ourselves some jungle planks. Whoa. Get out of here. You and your weird squid face. I didn't ask for your help. Turn you into calamari. There we go. Perfect. Oh no. Well, probably fine. Look at these weird squid guys just squidding it up. I'll finish that bridge later. Let's see here. Put down my crafting table. Make ourselves a new axe. Good, good. Now, we just need to fill out this area. Get out of here. Freaking square guys. Square squids. This seems... Actually, I think I might want to lower this. Move this back. Oh no. There we go. And then... Oh. I'll put this here. I'm gonna put down the door here. Perfect. I need to make a wall. Might need to have a bigger floor plan. I should probably figure out what I'm gonna be doing with streaming moving forwards. And should probably be discussing that here. But also, I'm tired. Squidding up? What? Yeah! Get behind the cash register, you filthy squids. Is that okay to say? I feel like that's squiddist. Is that a word? Probably. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's okay for me to say. Well, in any case... Here we go. My own little home away from the shore. Floating in the middle of a lake. I ran out. I'm just gonna make some more logs. I don't want to use all of my... yeah. I don't want to use all of my planks. No, wait. I don't want to use all of my logs. Making planks. That's what I meant to say. Oops. No windows. And also a fairly low-down roof. Alright, I'll admit it, this is not my greatest work. I've built better houses than this before. But it should do the job. Relatively. Man, I've had better houses before. I could have made something way bigger than this if it wasn't on water. In fact, maybe I should just extend down into the water. But I'm gonna need more materials for that. And in order to get the materials to extend downwards, I'm gonna need to go back to the mainland. But there are monsters out there. Which is why I built this over here. Away from the monsters. Where it's safe. See? Monsters can't spawn in water. Well, aside from the squids. But I'm not worried about them. Right, guys? No monsters can spawn in the water, right? Right? Seriously, right? I don't know if monsters can spawn in water now. Did they add that in a snapshot or something? I think I heard about snapshots once. You know, back when I used to really play this game, Hat Films was like the guys who did all of the trailers for the new updates. I think they just play Worms Armageddon now. Yeah, I remember you. There are monsters under the water! Nobody told me that monsters could spawn in the water! Why would they add that? Water used to be safe! Now it's dangerous. I can hear it. It's under my house. It's underneath the floorboards! I regret my decisions. Please make it daytime again so I can escape. Alright, I'll forgive you. Whose idea was this? Can't see them, but I know they're out there. I can still see the trident! It's right here! I'm gonna pack up my things, and tomorrow I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move somewhere that's not so scary. I am abandoning this shack. This shack in the middle of a lake. This was the worst decision I've ever made. That's a story from a long time ago that I don't care to get into right now. Right now, I'm just terrified of the night. You know, some people would say, why don't you just play on easy mode? Or peaceful. Look, I might be scared. Ow! But I'm not a coward. I think it was someone else. I mean, you did shout at Mario, but you insulted someone else, and then they left, and they never came back after that. Because they spelled your name wrong or something like that. But that's all water under the bridge now. Might as well let it go. Ah! Stop! Is it daytime yet? No. I've gotta escape this place. It's not safe here. There's zombies in the water. Who put zombies in the water? Okay. So, what's the plan in the morning? In the morning, I'm gonna make a run for the coastline. Then, when I get there, I'm gonna run around the jungle over that way. I'm just gonna keep running until I escape this place. I gotta find a safe place where nothing can kill me. Where I'll be safe. Nobody told me that survivaling is scary. I wasn't signed up for this! I signed up for a good chill time. Digging holes, chopping trees, building huts out of mud. That's what I signed up for. Man. If only I didn't lose that first place. And this second place is a bust. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm, right? I don't know if I want to keep waiting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a run for it. I'm gonna run for the coast, and I'm not gonna look back. Running, running, running! Ha! Ah, there's zombies out here! Whose idea was it to put zombies in the jungle? I can almost hear the jungle drums. And the horns go. And drums keep going like and then darts start flying out of the bushes. And I just barely dodge them. And I'm being hunted. I'm being hunted by people in the jungle. What did I do to deserve this? Why are they hunting me? Maybe they're cannibals. They're zombies. Of course they're cannibals. They're hungry for brains. My brains! I need those! I don't know what I can do with bamboo. But I'm sure whatever it is, it'll be used. Sheep. Please, you've got to help me! I'm being hunted by zombies! This way? What's this way? What are you telling me? I think they're telling me I need to go this way. Are they saying that it's safe down here? Jump in the mud? Mud puddle? Thanks, sheep. I can always trust you guys. Always trust a sheep. They're very smart. And very kind. And very fluffy. And look! It's daytime! We survived the night! Hey look, more water. I still haven't found any iron. Oh hey, there's some weird rocks over there. What's that? I don't think I want to know. It's dark down there, and there's also no air. You know, there are a few places that I do avoid. Places that are very dark, and places that are very full of water and not a lot of air. You know, some people say air is overrated. I call those people fish. Or aliens. Because they're in space, where there is also no air. But there's also no water, so I guess that's why they can breathe. Ah. Now this area seems a lot more chill. Just some regular trees. Some regular dirt. Some regular leaves on the ground. Leaf litter. Yes, sir. This seems like a decent place for me to settle down and build a nice little hut. Let's see if there's a nice... Ooh, pigs. Hello, pigs. And here's a log with some cows. Cows. This is perfect. Yeah, right here. This is where I'm gonna build my home. Ah, just you, Mr. Cow. Or Mrs. Cow. Miss Cow? I'm not really sure. Can cows get married? Well, in any case, let's go right on ahead and figure out the footings of this house that I'm about to build. Still need a bit more space, actually. Want it to be a nice-sized cottage. In hindsight, I should have grabbed some of the clay that was at that lake back there. Well, too late to go back now. I'm never going back there. That place was scary. Terrifying, even. Let's put the house down. Why don't I use some jungle logs for the corners? Yeah. And... here. That'll do. Now then, pardon me, I'm a little busy. Can you stop pushing me, please? Okay. Let's dig up this dirt, because this is in the way of my house, which means it is in the way of progress, and therefore it must be bulldozed. That's the way we deal with things. Not with trying to find harmony in nature, but by destroying nature for my personal gain. That's the nature of capitalism. Capitalism 101. Destroy nature for your personal financial gain. That's what they teach in school. Yes, sir. Step 2. Be evil. Step 3. Grow a curly mustache. Yes, sir. Those are the tenets of capitalism. If you can do all that, you'll be rich. Or at least that's what I've been told. And heard in newspapers. Old-timey newspapers. Back in my day, hustle culture wasn't about moving fast and making lots of money. It was about, something else, probably. I don't remember. I'm too old. Whose idea was aging, anyway? I want to speak to their manager. I don't much care for it. Why, if I had half a mind... then I'd probably be better at the things I try to do. What? My extended warrant? Oh, right. That was, the headhunters from the Jungle Book. It's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Like brains. Brains. They're the bare necessities for zombies, at least. You know what I still need? A bed. But to get a bed, I'm gonna need wool. And to get wool, I'm gonna need iron. And to get iron, I'm gonna need to get down. How do you get down? You gotta get up to get down. Hey, Zacho! How's it going, man? Glad you could make it to the stream. I didn't tell you about the stream, so you must have found it on your own. I didn't tell anyone about the stream. I just started streaming. And I told everyone I'd be streaming 2 hours earlier, too. Okay. I've got a plan. Here's my plan. Get a shovel. Check. Dig. This is my plan. The entirety of my plan. The whole plan, and nothing but the plan. I wonder what the square footage on this house is. Probably a fairly sizable house now that I think about it. I wonder what I should make the floorboards out of. Maybe jungle wood? Could look nice. Yeah, good to see you. Glad you were able to make it. What do I do with these leaves, anyway? Maybe I can cook them. You can't make leaf blocks. Not like that, anyway. What if I... Nope, you can't make leaf bundles. Bit of a pain. Well, I'll figure that out later. For now, I still need to finish the floor. I'll probably put down stairs somewhere around here. Also, I need to make a roof. There's some wood over there that looks different than over here. Maybe I should steal some of that wood. Oh, this is the wrong kind of wood. It's gonna look weird. I wouldn't want that. No, sir. I'll just turn this all into these. And there we go. Should I have done this? What exactly is my plan? Oh, I know what my plan should be. I know what I'm doing. Might need to expand the house a little then. Well, first I want to cover the house. And then I'm gonna finish digging out the basement, which I will then use to dig further down during the nights, when I'm too scared to go outside. Oh, I should have gotten sand when I had the chance as well. Well, you know what they say about regrets? You can only make them while you're alive. Actually, who says that? I don't think they said any of that. Who are they, and what are they doing in my house? Listen, I don't know who you are, or where you came from, but I have a very particular set of skills. The skills are talking to random people on the internet that I do not personally know. So far what you missed is me talking to Zako, and Yaya Boots said bye and left, and now I broke my shovel. What's up, King? King Ho? How? King How? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I need a new shovel. And also some torches. There we go. This is going swimmingly. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have a complete basement. They're here. I can hear them. Shh! Stay quiet, guys. Nobody make a sound. What is that thing? What's out there? Hello? Who's there? Must have just been the myth. The myth of tomorrow. Whew. For a second there, I was terrified. I thought it was the taxman. Come to demand that I pay for the ground that I'm building on. That'd be terrifying. I don't have any money. I just showed up and started building stuff. They might send me to Cube Jail. I just don't want to deal with that. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da. It's the bare necessities, the simple. You guys say something? Huh, must have been my imagination again. I should build some stairs. What's that sound? Something's around here. And it's messing with me. I don't appreciate that. Okay. Everything is fine. Nothing is trying to eat my blood. Probably. There we go. Those are some nice stairs I got. Now with those, I don't need to worry about this dirt anymore. I mean, as neat as it would be to be able to just wake up in the morning, step out of bed, and already be touching grass, I just... Actually, you know what? That actually does sound pretty nice. You wake up in the morning and you're just touching grass. Has anyone thought about that? That could be like the new gaming sensation. Grass carpeting. Why go outside to touch grass when you could have it right in your home? Actually, that could be a really good business venture. I could make millions! Then I could grow out that mustache that I've been telling you guys about. Because you can only grow one of those mustaches if you become absurdly rich. That's why only rich people have them. A symbol of their richness. And also their wealth. And maybe power as well, but I don't know about that one. I feel like the Monopoly Man doesn't actually have that. Does he have power? Does the Monopoly Man have superpowers? Can somebody Google that? And tell me if the Monopoly Man has superpowers. I feel like this is something that we need to know. It's imperative. Wow, this is a really nice basement. We could put a pool table down here. Maybe a TV. Set up some game consoles. And naturally, an entire wall that's just Miku plushies. Just entirely dedicated to Miku. This entire back wall here, yeah, just Miku. That's everything that'll be here. Exclusively. I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome back again. Nighttime's almost over. Really gotta get a bed. So I could, like, sleep and stuff. Ah, I see. Have you considered purchasing a carpet made of grass? It could be the solution to all your woes. That way, when you wake up in the morning, you could step out of bed and be standing on grass. You'll already be touching grass. Nobody can tell you to touch grass ever again. Because you can be just like, haha, joke's on you. I already did that today. Plus, I feel like that would just feel nice. But then you would need to get a lot of, like, natural sunlight into your room during the day. And also you would need to water your carpet. Which means watering your floor. You would need to water your floor instead of vacuuming. Which you... Would you need to vacuum a grass carpet? Is anyone here good with plants and know how to take care of a lawn? Because I genuinely don't know the answer to any of these questions I have. Please, somebody answer me. I need to know. What would it take to have a grass carpet? Oh, you'd need to mow your carpet. I forgot about that part. Oh, that'd be a bit of a pain, wouldn't it? I need iron. So it's time to start digging. Probably should have started doing that during nighttime so I wouldn't miss daytime. Oh well. Oops. I'm gonna put my torches over here. Yeah, I bet. It'd be difficult to take care of a grass carpet. But it'd be so cool. You could lay down on the grass and not be scared of bugs. Or would you? Would you need to be scared of bugs in your grass carpet? I don't know. I mean, maybe. But if you kept it clean, then maybe not. Would you need... I know that sometimes with houseplants, you need, like, a whole microbiome growing in it to keep it healthy. That would be the same thing with a lawn, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm out of pickaxe, and I didn't even find any iron. How unfortunate. Oh, I dug down pretty deep, didn't I? Okay, here's my next plan. Gonna do this, and that, and 1, 2. And I'm gonna make some more torches. Bam. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna chop down this tree. Because I feel like it, and also because I need the wood. I need the wood because I need to make a treasure chest. Of which, let's get 2 of them. Oops. Held shift instead of clicking. My bad. Well, not to worry. I have a plan. And the plan involves putting all this stuff away. Putting that there. I'm probably not going to need the axe underground. Or all those. And I can put this over there. Put away some of this extra stuff. That should be fine. And now... I can make a second level. Second level to my basement. Haha! Aren't I smart? Clever boy. I see. Even so, I think it'd be great to have carpet made of grass. Be pretty neat. I've got this entire storage room here. Or maybe a lounge? I'm not sure what I would use this second floor, the second level of my basement for. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be the back wall. And this is this wall. then, how far along is that wall? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now I've got a floor next to the floor of my basement. How cool is that? Should probably put down a torch over there. And finish up this. Also, I haven't found any iron. Why is there no iron here? Maybe I need to actually find a cave. If I keep digging down, I'm sure I'll find one. I was honestly kind of hoping that I would find some iron here, though. So that I wouldn't need to keep digging down. Oh well, I guess they changed something at some point, right? I wouldn't know, for sure. Yippee. You seem excitable today, Casual Birth. Far less casual than casual today. What's up? Are you excited that I'm back? Man, I was supposed to be making more videos than this by the time I got back. I feel like you guys have been, Well, thanks for coming by. It was nice hanging out with you. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream again. Maybe Saturday? Yeah, Saturday seems like a good day to stream. We'll see how things go. I do know that my schedule for this coming semester with university is, I've got classes Monday through Wednesday. That leaves me with Thursday and Friday. I might start doing... Oh, and then the weekend. I might start doing, like, afternoon streams, but I know a lot of you guys don't have the day free. But also, there's a bunch of stuff that I like doing on Friday evenings, so I can't really leave those for streams. Probably gonna be able to stream on Saturdays, though. That should be fine, right? Well, we'll have to figure things out as time goes, but, yeah, anyway, thanks for coming by. I'll catch you later. I'm sure as time goes on, I'll get more back into the swing of things. Man, this is gonna take ages. Oh, hey! There's some of that background music I was waiting for earlier. Oh, hey. It's, this stuff. What's it called? Rocky dirt. That's it. Filthy rocky dirt. That's what they call it, right? Yeah, that's what they call it. What am I gonna do with all this stone that I've collected? I'll have to figure something out. Maybe donate it to the local stone mason for use in rock pie. I don't think that's a thing. Rock pie. I think I might have just made that up. Just right now. I get the feeling it wouldn't taste very good either. Tastes pretty gravelly, honestly. It tastes like chewing rocks. Because that's exactly what it would be. It's just a graham cracker pie shell filled with gravel and sand. Maybe throw in some sugar. Granulated sugar. You know, to make it seem more like it's a pie. But you're still eating rocks. Would you guys consume rock pie? What if Miku made it? Well, if Miku made it, I couldn't say no. I would have to eat it. I would have to eat rocks. Or Miku would be sad. She'd be sad that I didn't eat her pie. That she made herself. Out of rocks. And gravel. Probably in the park. Which means there's probably some other stuff in there too, like cigarette butts. You know, on second thought, I don't think I'd be able to eat it. Even if Miku made it. I'd probably say, sorry Miku, but I can't eat that. That's not food. Yeah, I would agree with you, Zako. I don't think it's a good idea to eat pies made of gravel and rock. Probably not be very good for your teeth either. Ooh, granite. I can make a pretty floor out of this. Anywho, what else is there to talk about? I've been trying to think about positive things lately. There's so much negativity going around, it's hard to stay positive. Oh, I'm out of pickaxe. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Out of, twigs and rocks. And I still haven't found a single piece of iron yet. I might actually need to go caving, which I am not a big fan of. Caves are terrifying. There are zombies in there. And creepers. And skeletons. Yeah. Unfortunate, isn't it? Pretty sure that I was, close to a cave down in the basement, too. Like at the bottom of the hole in the basement. You know, change of plan. It doesn't seem like a very nice night out. I think I'm gonna stay in. Yep, I'm just gonna stay here tonight. Just gonna make a whole bunch of these. Head back down into the basement. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely not scared. Not scared one bit. Oh god. I can hear them in my ears. Please, no. You guys ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? It was a great show. I like that dog. His name is Courage. And he's terrified of everything. Just like me! I could really relate to that kid. I mean, dog. Yes, sir. He was a good dog. What if I just started digging? Like, in a direction. Will I be able to find anything? Is this what I think this is? You know, normally I'd be just so over the moon about this. But I got a level with you guys. Kinda ticked off about it. I am angry that I found diamond. And I'm angry because I haven't found any iron to mine the diamond with yet. That's 5 diamonds. Right here. Right in front of my face. 5 diamonds that I cannot mine. I started digging because I was hoping I would find, you know, iron. On the bright side, once I do finally get my hands on some iron, I'll be able to come back there and dig up those diamonds. So what if I do that, but instead of all those layers down, I do it up here? Oh, hey. Oh. Hey. Iron. Spooky. More iron! You know what? This turned out pretty okay. Huh. Iron looks weird. Okay. Well, that was one piece of iron. I need 3 pieces in order to dig up those diamonds. I did not intend for that to happen. Oh, man. Okay, I got a plan. Oops. The plan was a success. More iron! Sweet. 3 pieces of iron? We're swimming in gold. I mean iron. I mean money. We're in the money. We've got the money. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. This is all going exactly to plan somehow. Actually, with a little bit more energy, and being able to draw in a bigger crowd, this would be going exactly to plan. Which, that's very unusual for me. Normally things go horribly wrong, completely out of the blue with no notice whatsoever. That's my usual life. And yet, here we are. Ow. Actively functional. Now that is magic right there. Is there lava? There is lava. I have no need to get any of that. I don't think copper is useful for anything. At least, not as far as I know. I don't know much about it, though. Like, I know it's useful. In the real world. Where, you know, things make sense. But in the Minecraft world, I'm fairly certain it's just aesthetic. Right? Oh, I just heard Luca. I wonder who just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. It's a shame she just randomly shows up instead of every time someone subscribes during the stream. I'm not actually sure how she shows up sometimes. Sometimes she just sort of shows up, you know? And when Luca shows up, you can't say no. I mean, she's Luca. She's great. What a lovely day it is outside. I'm going to clean up my yard. Maybe I should cut down a few more of these trees. They're kind of messing with the aesthetic of the area. And by the aesthetic of the area, I mean the aesthetic of my house. No, actually this house is just plain ugly. Needs some work. Well, we've got iron. Ooh, I have iron. Which means now I can go and make myself a pickaxe. And with this pickaxe, I can now descend into the depths. And collect that diamond that I found. With those diamonds, I can then invest in, the future. You know, I hadn't realized how loud the fan in my room is until I took off my headphones, partially. Can you guys hear that? Maybe I should have turned down the volume on my fan. Wait, no, that's not how sound works. I did it! I got diamond. Man, what more is there to be achieved in this game? I mean, I started the game, I survived the first few nights, I built a house, an ugly house, and I found some diamonds. Game completed, right? I've won. Won at video games. What more is there to be done? I guess I need more diamonds, don't I? Need a full suit of diamonds and diamond tools. An enchanting table. And I need to finish making my house look not ugly. The fan is nice, I agree. I like this fan. I like the feeling of having cool air moved around. Oh, you know what I still need to do? I forgot to do? I gotta get myself a bed. Let's go find some sheep. Ah, no! Is it turning night already? Nope. I was just probably under some trees. Is that? What are those? Those cows? These are some weird looking... Oh, sheep! Oh, eggs. These are the weirdest looking cows I have ever seen. That's a weird looking chicken. They didn't used to look like that. Whose idea were these weird looking chickens and cows? What's this? What is the deal with this pig? It looks weird. Is that a horse? Man, this game is weird. Whose idea was this? Oh, right, it was Notch. They looked like bulls, but they seemed like they were cows. Like these guys. But these guys look right. They look normal. Doggy! Doggy, 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 doggy! Hello, doggy. Can we be friends? I don't have bones. I guess not. Why can't we be friends? 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 It's because I don't have any bones. Oh yeah. That's why we can't be friends. Man. I want to do karaoke again. I'll have to find the time to do it, though. There's so many things I want to do in unique and interesting ways. Just not enough time and energy to do all of them. I came back so I could make a bunch of planks. And with those planks, I can make a bed. A brown bed. Brown bed. Now I just need to wait for nighttime, which I think it is going to be nighttime soon. I should get a rake so I can sweep up these leaves. You know, now that I think about it, what if I did this? Will this work? Will it allow me to use leaf litter? I hope so. Otherwise, I don't know what to do with these things. Alright. You know what I haven't actually had time to work on in ages would be, there's just a bunch of things I haven't had time to work on. I was going for practicing a heavier rock voice for singing. Oh yeah, you can burn these. But I never actually got around to it. I mean, I've gotten around to it, I just haven't practiced in ages. It's not really a metal voice, though. It really is just for, like, punk rock and hard rock and stuff like that. And also, I've been working on a cover of multiple different songs, of which I'm not happy with any of them, so that needs to get worked on. I never finished my cover of Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog, which I definitely need to do at some point this year. Before this year is out, I want to be able to complete a single cover. Come on, go down. I want to use my new bed. I mean, I can set my spawn point, but I need to actually... Oh, you know what I still need to do? I need to get some glass. Glass so I can have windows, so I can watch the sun go down. And also, I should grab my axe, so I can, like, do wood chopping. Let's chop down this tree. It's in the way of my view of the savannah. I think that's what that's called. It's got all the plains and the majestic animals. And the monkey holding the lion cub into the air. And the lion isn't mauling the monkey. Has anyone ever wondered why that is? Why is Rafiki there? Just being a monkey. I genuinely have no idea. Nighty night, son. Nighty nights. Go down. Ooh, stuff. There, sun's down. Welcome back, ya boots. Ooh, an apple. Certainly a different thing than eating watermelon. Of which I'm probably gonna keep eating watermelon for a while. I should probably figure out farming, shouldn't I? Get a sustainable source of food going. Got cows. Maybe I should start farming cows. But also, that sounds like a lot of work. And I just don't want to deal with it right now. Nah, I think I'm just gonna run. Ooh, sand. I needed that. Let's get ourselves some sand. What else did I need? I think I said something about clay earlier. I should probably go back, get a shovel, put away this diamond. I don't want to lose the diamond. So, there's no point in holding it on me. I haven't used it for anything yet. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna shove this diamond in a chest. Throw that in there. Let's make an iron shovel. Oh, but I don't need that. And I don't need the sands now. Probably don't need those logs. Actually, no, I probably do need the logs. I'll hold on to that apple. Might come in handy later. Okay, let's go ahead and turn these logs into some planks. Turn these planks into some sticks. Turn these sticks into one of these. Might want one of these. That'll be good for now. I don't think I'll need iron for anything else right now. I'm gonna hold on to those, actually. But I don't need that. Nor do I need that. Or these. Actually, I might find sheep. And I won't say no to more wool. Okay. Now, with everything sorted, it's time for adventure. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know it's adventurous. And exciting. And full of wonder. Oh, hey. Up. I was gonna say, I can see the ocean from here. And the jungle. We're actually not that far away from where we started, huh? Oh, hey, a bat. I think every time it's loading in new chunks, that's when it lags out. Which would explain why it was having so much trouble at the very start, and now it seems to be pretty leveled out. Everything seems to be doing okay. Oh, hey, cows. Sugarcane!
With that, I can finally make cookies. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's also probably undead down there. Evil undead. Evil dead. What if they turn my arm into a chainsaw? I don't think I'd like that. No, sir. I like my arm being not a chainsaw. Never trust the undead. They'll possess your arm. That's what they do. It's just how the undead work. You can trust me. I'm a mage. I know this stuff. Like tricks and spooks and evil. Huh. Why is the water over there green? Weird. Somebody should, look into that. It might be biohazardous. Water's not supposed to be green. It's one of the few things that I know. Actually, there's a lot of things I know. Aside from water not supposed to be green. But if your water's green, don't drink it. That's what I can say. With absolute certainty. Never trust green water. Water is not green. If your water is green, there's something in it, and you should be scared. You should be scared to drink it, and to go near it. Don't even swim at it. Don't even look at it. You should run away from it. If it's green, it means something's in it. It's not a good something. It's something that's gonna make you sick. Turn you into some kind of horrible monsterman. You know, I was almost gonna leave these at home, but I knew... Oh, sorry. What if I ran into some sheep? You want to have your shears if you run into sheep. That's how you get more wool. Yes, sir. That's how it be. Huh. This is a cool rock formation. Mountain Dew? Nah, man. Mountain don't. I don't care your explanation or how high up you are on a mountain. Don't drink green water. It's just not safe. Somebody put that on a t-shirt. Mountain Dew? How about Mountain Let's Not? And drop a train on it. You know, now that I think about it, Uh-oh. There's a vicious beast around here. There are chunks of meat and wool everywhere. Looks like there was a massacre over here. Oh, hello, doggy. Ooh, flowers. I can make a garden. I could make a garden underwater. And then I could put a little plaque in it and call it the Octopus's Garden. And make a parody of that one Beatles song. You know the one. The one octopus... Right. Hey Jude. Sorry. Now then. How do I... Are those sheep? How'd they get there? I think my house is over this way. If my house is this way, then I'm not gonna jump. I was thinking about it, but I decided that's way too dangerous. I'm not a thrill seeker or something like that. I'm just here for a good time. It's getting dark out. You know that means time to head home before the zombies come out and they get all scary. Jeez, almost fell in that sinkhole. Uh-oh, I may be a little bit far from home. May have wandered a little bit too far. Uh-oh. Running, running, running. It's way past my bedtime. Uh-oh, I see spiders. And I don't actually know entirely where I am. Oh hey, a doggy. Hello, doggy. I'm not even seeing any landmarks that I can recognize. The most I can really see is, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Really hope that's my home over there. Looks like it. Haha! I did it! I made it back home! Whew! Well, that was scary. Maybe you couldn't tell, but I was terrified. Man. Nobody told me Minecraft would be scary. Then again, these are all things I had kind of figured out a long time ago. But it's very easy to forget how scary this game is. It's remarkable how scary this game is given how low level the graphics are. Like a bad graphics ghost is terrifying. Ugh. Man. I have no plan now. But also, I'm kind of tired. Oh, right, the jet lag. That would be that. Still haven't fully fixed that yet. I think now is a good time to... Yeah, it seems like a decent time to wind down stream. So, what is my plan moving forward with the rest of the year? I'm gonna try and do at least 2 streams a week. I think that's not too much that I won't be able to handle it. Yeah, I think I should be able to handle that, juggling it with my school studies and everything. I'll probably stream again on Saturday. And next week I'm gonna start doing schedules again. For now, though, I think I'm gonna power down. I do need to stay awake for another 2 hours, but I should be able to manage that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out today. I will catch you guys later. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Thanks everybody. See you next time.